Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video I am going to teach you the continuation of gravitation. In this video I am going to teach you the next topic of gravitation here. And the next topic is variation of G with latitude. Now here I say here are 2 points, shape of earth and rotation of earth, and now first point is shape of earth. In the radius of equator is greater than radius at poles. Here we can say that G is equal to Gm by r square. G is more at poles and G is less at equator. And then rotation of earth. Assume that earth is a perfect square. Actually earth is not a perfect square, but in this we should assume that earth is a perfect sphere. R is radius of earth and W is angular velocity of earth. Okay guys, here omega is angular velocity of earth. If earth is at rest, weight of particle is equal to mg. If earth is at rest, weight of particle is equal to mg. Here small g is equal to acceleration due to gravity when earth is at rest. When earth is rotating, then particle also rotates with same angular velocity omega. Here centrifugal force acts. I will show the diagram. Here it is a polar axis and this is the equator. The earth is turning like this side, means it is turning from west. It is turning from east to west. Now here it is a particle. Here it is a particle P. Here is center of earth and the radius of earth is capital R, and radius of here the angle phi, and mg is acting towards O, and here it acts angular velocity. It is also called as centrifugal force, and here phi is equal to latitude of position P. Okay, next the resultant of mg and mr omega square is towards O when earth rotates according to parallelogram law of vectors, and the resultant mg dash is equal to, here resultant is equal to mg dash. Here we can write it as mg phi whole square is equal to mg square plus mr omega square whole square plus 2mg into mr omega square into cos 180 minus phi. And then here we can write mg phi whole square can be written as m square g phi square is equal to m square g square, plus here this can be written as m square into r omega square whole square, and minus m square. If you multiply this we get minus m square 2gr omega square, and cos 180 minus phi we can be written as cos phi. So we get this, and m square and m square get cancelled, then we write it as g square square is equal to g square plus these m and these m also get cancelled, then we can write it as r omega square minus 2gr omega square cos phi. Here r omega square is very small and square and higher power terms can be neglected here. So g phi square is equal to g square, r omega square can be neglected, so we can write as g phi square is equal to g square minus 2gr cos phi omega square cos phi. Here cos phi is equal to, according to diagram, cos phi is equal to r by r. Therefore r is equal to r cos alpha. If we substitute in the place of small r, we get here there is smaller r omega square, so we can write as g square phi is equal to g square minus 2gr cos phi omega square cos phi. So g square phi is equal to g square minus 2gr omega square cos square phi cos square phi, and then g phi square is equal to g will be taken common, then g minus 2r omega square cos square phi, and then g phi square is equal to g square plus r cos, here r cos omega square whole square minus 2gr cos alpha omega square cos alpha, then g square will be taken common, then we can write it as 1 plus r omega square by g whole square into cos square alpha minus 2r omega square cos square alpha by g. And then here r omega square by g, the value of this is 3.4 into 10 power minus 3. Here r omega square by g is very small square and higher power terms can be neglected. So we can write that g phi square is equal to g square into 1 minus 2 r omega square by g cos square phi. So it can be written as g phi is equal to g into 1 minus 2 r omega square by g cos square phi whole power 1 by 2. And then we know the formula. If 1 by 2 is here, it can be multiplied. I have teaching you in the last part, and then we get g into 1 minus 1 by 2 into 2 r omega square by g cos square phi, and g phi is equal to g minus r omega square cos square phi. At poles phi is equal to 90 degrees, so g poles is equal to g. At equator phi is equal to 0, and then we can write it as g E is equal to g minus r omega square, g phi is equal to g minus r omega square cos square alpha. If earth stops rotating, then omega is equal to 0, therefore g phi is equal to 0 when earth stops is equal to g phi is equal to 90 degrees is equal to g phi is equal to 45 degrees is equal to g. At poles g phi is equal to maximum, at equator g phi is equal to minimum is equal to g minus r. Note f net along PO bar. Here f net along PO bar f net is equal to mg minus mg and this mg are acting opposite to each other in the same line, so we can write as f net is equal to mg minus m r omega square cos phi. Therefore f net is equal to mg phi. Here we can write as mg phi. We can take m common, we can write mg phi is equal to m take common m into g minus r omega square cos phi. Here m get cancelled, so we can write as g phi is equal to g minus r omega square cos phi. Therefore g phi is equal to g minus, we know that r is equal to r cos phi, therefore g minus r cos phi omega square cos phi. Therefore g phi is equal to g minus r omega square cos phi cos square phi. Therefore, and then graphical representation of g. Here in this graph, this side is acceleration due to gravity, and this side distance of point from center of plane, and then here to here it is inside of the earth, and this is on the surface and this is out of the surface. In out of the surface, g is inversely proportional to 1 by r square, and then here g is inversely proportional to r. In g depth is equal to, we know that already, 4 by 3 pi g r minus d into rho. Here r minus d is equal to r, and g on the surface is equal to gm by r square. G out of the earth is equal to gm by r plus h whole square. Here g is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. R plus h is equal to r. Therefore g depth is equal to gm dash by r minus d whole square. Here the formula of, we know that m dash is equal to 4 by 3 pi g r minus d cube into rho, so that we can get this. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you will not miss another part of gravitation. And thank you for watching once again, and if not watch the other parts of this gravitation